adjust, right?
Yes.
But then this is for an uptrend to say it's breaking an A in order to go up and breaking an A in order to go up on daily and weekly, right? This so
Yeah.
that means this part here, as I've said, is an uptrend. So now you're probably understanding why I said that is an uptrend, right?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
here is an uptrend up until that point there, right? Because it was breaking
Yes.
A's in order to show you that it's gonna keep going up, right?
Yeah.
And it stopped here. So for a downtrend, the market is gonna break V in order to show you that it's gonna continue going down. So what is
Yeah.
the market doing here? Just check what is it doing here.
Yeah. It's going down. It's breaking those V's that you've marked with
Breaking the
red.
V's, right? It's breaking the
Yeah.
very same V's that were holding up the uptrend, right? Now it's
Yeah.
breaking the V's. So now that means that the direction has changed. The direction is a downtrend now, right? Given based
Yes.
on the fact that it broke V's. So it broke this V, although it never gave you an A here, it's still
Yeah.
fine,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
as long as it's breaking that's the characteristic. As long as it's breaking V's, that's all it counts.
Yeah.
Breaking another V, it never gave you an A, and it broke another V here. All
Yeah.
right. Actually,
Yes.
it did, but then it's on the lower time frame, so I'm gonna show you. All right. Broke these V's, gave you another A. Broke this V, gave you another A here. All right. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going down. I'm going down. All right. So the market was showing you that, hey, me, I'm going down, right? So
Yes.
let's delete the V's, the A's here. So we can properly focus on the V's. I want to mark all the V's here. Let me use the black line to mark top V's. Okay, this is okay, this is the top V. This is the other V's here. So this is the top V, and for that, this is for this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That break there. So this falls under this, so it's fine. So top V. So for this, we're having this. This is top V, and this is still top V. So here's the top V falls under here, and the other V is here. So we have another V here, and here's the top V. It's those two V's here. So the black lines are just marking they are the highest V's, isn't it? And the red
Yeah.
lines are just showing you the lowest V. So the lowest V, so you can understand everything I'm gonna say.
Yes.
To understand everything I'm gonna say, now I can delete all this and give you the proper analysis. Give you the proper analysis. Yeah. Right. So we have this going on. So we know. Let's go to 8 hour. We're gonna go there on 8 hour. Or 8 hour have a break. Let's market. It do have a break, so they broke the top V. Didn't give us any entry. They broke this V, and they actually did give us an entry here for that other V there, which is a gap, right? Hopefully you can
Yeah.
see,
Yes.
which is a gap, right?
Yes.
Okay, we are not minding the last V here because it performs a pullback, so it's gonna confuse you. It's gonna confuse you because you don't understand pullbacks. You understand them from the video, and the video was designed to just to just give a bit of information, not the whole information. Fine, we have another V here. This is the top V again, right? For the second A. This is
Yeah.
another V here. And let's check what happens to it. They break it, right? They break it. Break it with which candle? This candle. When we go above that candle, what do we see above that candle? What are you seeing immediately? Here's the candle that
Above
breaks. Above this candle, what do you see?
there's a block.
Immediately, what are you seeing? You're seeing an order block.
Yeah, there's a block.
Okay. Let's do this for now. Because I haven't even touched your zone, so it's fine. So it's fine. All right. Personally, me, I'm seeing that gap there, right? Personally.
Yeah.
So I haven't touched your zone, so it's gonna be it's gonna be another thing, but then it's fine. Okay, never mind. These other V's here, they're there to facilitate the pullback, give you the pullback and stuff. As you can see, they go below the red line, give you confirmation, then do the pullback, right? So this is a pullback buy to this area here in order for it to continue selling very hard, right? So
Yeah.
these red lines are for that. So even here, as you can see, here's the top view here. As you can see, they go below that black line, give confirmation, then go up, go to an area where they are selling, right? So, okay, here we're having the top V, right? So
Yes.
here's the candle that breaks. What do we see above?
Above
The
the candle
candle,
that breaks
yeah, that breaks
the black line.
yeah. What are
There's
we seeing
a
above it?
yeah, there's a blue huge candle there. A block.
Yeah, there's an order block, right?
Yeah.
So this one was straightforward. So as you can see, the red line is just there to map out pullbacks. So it goes below, goes above a bit, then confirms an entry, then goes to retest there in order to give it a sell, right? So I'll teach how it works, but then right, and it
Yeah.
returns there. Let's drag the thingy. It returns there. Right, it returns there, it still sells, but then it fails to go lower. So I'll delete the lines and because we use the lines now. We want a cleaner chart. You use the lines, I was just showing you. And anyways, when I analyze my chart is not like this, eh? This is just for you, for you to see everything that I'm seeing. Right? So it didn't break here,
Yeah.
right? So that means something, right? That it didn't break here. So it did a pullback again to retest the very same area which it dropped from, but it didn't break
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Instead, it went above here, but then it's too
Yes.
early to say it's an uptrend, right? It broke
Yeah.
here. Let me mark. It's too early to say it's an uptrend because it just broke one A, and we need a series of A's to say it's actually going up, right? As you can see, that's
Okay.
just one A, and this is a downtrend. This is a huge downtrend, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So it just broke one A here, went above. Then we want to see which kind of broke that structure there to keep in mind what is actually going on. Which candle is this one, right? Below, what are we
Yes.
seeing below this candle? That broke the black line. What is below?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a block
There's a
there.
block, right?
Yeah.
Let me mark the block based on below the candle that broke there. So this is happening on a lower time frame. So let me do this. Right, we have that block going on, right? As you see in how we marked it. We have that block, they retested, they try to go up. This is 8 hour, by the way. They try to go up and they start breaking V's again. So they break this V and they
Yeah.
break that other V array. Let's see, let me draw them so you can see them. So this is the strong V that was breaking
Yes.
that A. Then this is the other V formed from that strong V. Then they break it. Now that
Yeah.
means what? that means they're giving you a, given that this trend is a downtrend, so that means they're giving you a, they're giving you a sell setup, right? So it's sell setups if it's a downtrend.
Yeah.
Sell setup. So they're giving you a sell setup, which is somewhere here. But then let me not mark it without giving you the proper thing. Let me delete this since they broke it. So we have this V here and that V, both of them, they got broken. And
Yeah.
when we look above the candle that breaks the first V, which is this candle, here's above.
Yes.
What do we see above?
Above there's a gap.
There's no gap.
Above the last candle or the first candle.
This
I mean
candle,
the first black line.
yes. So this is above. What do you see above there?
Okay. Or above what? There's a block there.
There's a block, right? So it's unclear a bit, but then
Yeah.
there's another block.
Yeah.
So hence I was like, I haven't taught you how to see zones. So it's gonna get confusing. So we have an order block here
Yeah.
and stuff. But then if we wanted a pullback, but then let me not go. Let me go. No, let me not go there. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. To talk about pullbacks because I'll confuse you. Right. So we have a sell setup. So this is a sell setup again. Right. So that
Yeah.
means this part of the market now we count it out. Why? Because now
Yeah.
the market is giving you a sell setup in return. Broke. Because if it was gonna continue going up, it needed to do this. So I'm just showing you from this V here, this V, it was supposed to
Yeah.
break this A, then continue going.
Okay.
Then it was gonna be a new trend. Then, if you
Okay. Okay.
understand me,
Yes.
so
Yes.
it was
Yes.
gonna be breaking two A's in this case. So it's gonna be breaking this A and that A
Okay.
in order to confirm that it's actually going up, right? So you just broke one
Yeah.
A, and we said, okay, you want to look where it left a buy zone, right? To see if that buy zone is holding or not. And that buy zone didn't hold, right? And they
Yeah.
broke it. Then when they broke it, they gave us a what? A sell setup, right?
Yeah.
Which is the sell setup, as you can see. That's why it's strong. Because they broke an
Yes.
A, they're like giving signs like, hey, we want to change something, but then it failed, right? So that's why the sell was printing these candles, this type of candles, momentum candles, right? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I tanked like this. By the way, this is my favorite setup, eh? I always trade this. This was the setup I got on USD this trade. This is my favorite setup, by the way. It repeats every single time. This
Mm.
is my go-to. This is my go-to. Okay, fine. So we have that. Then currently we are seeing something else with the market. And the market is repeating the very same thing. Do you see what happened here? It broke an
Yeah.
A, gave a buy zone, then that buy zone fails. Check here. When it went up, it broke that A. I want you to be checking what is happening. It does the very same thing over and over again. It broke an A, right? In order to retest
Yeah.
the sell setup, right? It broke an
Yeah.
A. I'm trying to explain why this movement is happening. It broke an A, and here's the candle that breaks the A. So that means we have a buy zone here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a buy zone here. So this is on a lower time frame. So let me go on a lower time frame because I see everything from this perspective, anyways, right? So I just want you to be the one seeing it as well. I see
Yeah.
everything, regardless of which time frame I'm on. So somebody was like, hey, yeah, as you can see, we have an order block here, right? And we have a bit of
Yeah.
a buy, and that buy, what happens to that buy? It fails, right? So we
Yes.
have
Yes.
this V, the top V, and we have the bottom V here, right?
Yeah.
So we have this structure again, repeats again. This strong V and this buy from this area, then it fails. So in return, what
Yeah.
are we getting if it breaks a buy setup?
A sell setup.
A sell setup, right? Which is what we got.
Yeah.
As you can see, we broke here. Let me make it correctly. We broke here. Then when you ask the question, what's above the candle that breaks our, so this is on 1 hour, by the way. So this is a lower time frame one, eh?
Yeah.
So in 1 hour, I want to make things clear so you don't get lost. This is on 1 hour, by the way. So here's the candle that breaks the first V, as you can see. Here's
Yeah.
above. I want to mark above. Here's above. What do you see above?
That's a gap
Check. Recheck. What's
above.
above?
Let me zoom my screen. Oh no, there's a block.
It's an order block, right? So this
Yeah.
order block is straightforward. This one.
Yeah.
As I was like, this is my go-to setup. So this is the re-entry for that cell. Let me
Okay.
delete this. This is my go-to setup. This one I know it by heart. This one. I can't miss this setup. No matter what happens, this is a setup I won't miss. The others, yeah, I might miss. This one, I don't miss this one.
Mm, mm.
So this is the re-entry from, remember this, there's the first cell setup, this is the second cell
Yeah.
setup, right? So it's basically re-entry for this whole movement here. So we know this is the re-entry and check, it repeats again. Hence why I'm like, you need to be aware of what is happening. Check, it repeats again. They break in A,
Yeah.
it's even happening here. So I want to delete the other line here. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Let me go to 2 hours so you can see it. So they break in A, right, which is
Yeah.
this going down. They break in A. This is the
Yeah.
candle that breaks the A. They give you below that candle there, we have this gap. They give
Yeah.
you a buy. So this buy is a pullback, right? This
Yeah.
buy is a pullback going back to the re-entry, right?
Yeah.
And when it breaks here, I want to check this. I want to check this, check this. When they break here, this pullback, they give you another re-entry. So it's a another sell in,
Okay.
by the way. So this is like a repeat. It's repeating this thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of times. So we're using 1 hour then. So that means we're using 30 minutes and 15 minutes. Okay, fine. So 15 minutes is the lowest time frame you can go to. 15 minutes is the lowest time frame we can go to, and 15 minutes is showing us this is where the whole buy started from this block, since it's a pullback. So break here. It's saying it's here, so we can mark the actual break. It's saying it's here, and we're having this structure. So this structure is, remember, there should be always two structures, right? So we have this
Yeah.
other structure here holding
Yes.
this structure, right? So we're having two V's in this case. So this is the other structure. And this other structure, I know it formed, but then I'll show you after this. So we have a break here, right? We have the break where
Yeah.
the pullback starts, right? The whole pullback, I mean, like the whole pullback, where the pullback starts to go here. We have a break here and we go above the candle. So I'm going to ask you a question again. What do you see above the black line?
There is a gap.
There's a gap, right? Which is the current gap they're reacting to, which is this gap. Which is this gap here, right? Which is what they're currently reacting to. So this thing
Yeah.
is repeating. So I want to give you the lowdown on what was happening here. So here they broke an A going up, right? Although now we know
Yeah.
that this is a pullback. Pullback to go to the sell re-entry, right? We already
Yeah.
know it's a pullback. So they broke that A. So we know we're looking at the top A instead of the lower time frame A's, these ones, right? We know we are
Yeah.
focusing here. And we can even focus here, but then that's for another thing to do there. So I'm on 30 minutes, by the way, so I can use 15 minutes and 5 minutes to find the zone, right? As you can see.
Yes. Yes.
Remember, we're looking for a pullback. So this is a pullback. The whole structure here is a pullback. So we're having this candle breaking above, and let me place the black line. What is below the black line?
There is a gap.
There's a gap, right? And they retest that
Yeah.
gap. You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I was saying that structure, the one that is starting the pullback. because I was like, hey, I see that now I'm talking about things you don't see. I was like, me, I see it. It's just that to explain it, meanwhile, I want to explain something else, gonna cause confusion. That's why I was saying so. So you now you're gonna understand this zone here even better now. That's why I was like, this is where the pullback starts. I wanna drag it now. Use zoom in so I can drag it this thing. Yeah, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
Let me go to and out. Ugh. And if you check, we're getting another pullback here, which is this sell pullback here. And now they are telling us to look here, right? So I'm looking here as well. All right, they're telling us to look at the sell pullback. So there's a sell pullback before this A right here. So sell pullback here. But then we know it's going down overall, right? I'm just giving
Yeah.
you like
Yeah.
a heads up to say you can make sense of every movement that is happening. They're telling us to check
Okay.
here, given that it came from here, right after breaking this structure here with this candle. Then it has a
Yeah.
bounce,
Yeah.
and we're having that. So that's why it's here. This sell is happening there, and that other one is happening there. So this is a sell setup, re-entry in this case. Then this is a sell pullback. So sell pullback, they broke that sell pullback. And in order for us to get a confirmed entry, right, for that sell, let me delete this so it doesn't cause confusion. So which candle breaks above the black line? It's this one according to MT80. Remember, this was on MT80. Is it? No, it was on M15, so I can use. Yeah, it was on MT80, so I can use M10 and M5. Yeah, it was this, so I can use those time frames. So I'm on M15, by the way. So this is like smaller time frames. So we have this here. That's why it's
Yeah.
buying.
Okay. Okay.
That's why it's buying. So in order for us, because they just broke these A's here, but then we know these A's are for pullbacks, right? Let's say you
Yeah.
want to confirm now that the market is actually going down, right? So if
Yeah.
the market is actually gonna go down, that means they're gonna break the structure here and they're gonna do this. If it's gonna go down, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's what's gonna happen if they want to go down. So I want to save this. Save screenshot like this. I want to save this so you go back and check it out. All right, so let's see. So so basically, for you to get a sell entry here, you're just gonna wait for them to break this gray zone of mine, go below it, then go up, and then they're gonna give you an entry somewhere here.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna start dropping. So that's a confirmation of an entry based on, yeah, that's another thing. Hence, I'm like, hey, now I'm talking about other things. But then, yeah, that's how to confirm an entry. That's how to confirm an entry. Yeah, and time is running out in either way.
Yeah. Okay. So before you exit, let me ask maybe one question.
Sure.
Yeah, concerning. So, all right. You were mentioning something about the lower A's and lower V's and lower A's and top A, top V's and top A, right? So in order to confirm that is a setup, it have to we have to work with a top top V or a lower A.
Mm. Yeah, hence I was like, we are not there on pullbacks yet, right? So you need to understand
Okay,
like
okay, okay.
what is a pullback like in detail, not just on one
All
video
right.
and saying, hey, this is a pullback. You just need to understand what's a pullback, how to verify that this is a pullback, right?
Okay.
how to spot a pullback, how to find a pullback, and how to
Okay.
confirm that it is actually a pullback, right? Uh,
Okay. Okay.
but then, since the trend is currently saying, remember, we're on a downtrend currently, right?
Yeah.
We're on a downtrend, so pullbacks are buys in this case. So pullbacks are, are buys, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why I'm like the top A's because we're on a downtrend. Because that's why I was like talking about if you can find a trend, then anything is possible. You know exactly what are your bases of a pullback, right? You're saying, oh,
Yes.
anything going up is it's a pullback. Oh, okay. If you're seeing a buy movement now, you know it's a pullback. And currently, this buy movement is a pullback. We already know it's a pullback, right? And
Yeah.
how do we find
Yeah.
it? We find it using the top A, which is this A here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you already know that this buy movement is a pullback. And we can even use this other A here, but then I was like looking at time, but then let's just do it. Let's just do it. We have another A here. So this is a top A again, right?
Yeah.
And remember, now I can use M5 and M10, right? So let me go to M5. Go to M5. Let me not direct time. Let me go to M5. Exactly where this thing is happening, right? So we have that top A there. As you can see, that top A there. We want to talk about everything happening here before time runs out. So, okay, let me delete this one because this one's just going to confuse me. Oh, here's the top A. Top A is pointing where? It's pointing below here. So it's an order block here. And they broke that order block after giving me this pullback here. They broke it with which candle? This candle. Then when I go above this candle, I want to ask you, what's above here?
Yeah. Order block. The gap. I mean.
The gap, right? So that's where they're gonna start selling, by the way. So selling you in advance. I'm not flexing, I'm just showing you something, right? So this is where they're gonna start
Yeah.
selling. So yeah, given that we know the trend and stuff. So yeah, this is where they're gonna start selling. So let me just do another screenshot just for fun. This is where they're gonna start selling. This is where they're gonna start going down. Right. So that's another thing to even check out again. So this thing is repeating. It's a repeating thing. It's a repeating thing. It's a repeating thing. The only thing you
Yeah.
need to do is have your 2 to 3 pairs that you can actually track because you need to
Okay. Okay.
to see price, right? To track price to say, okay, fine. I'm seeing that price is let's say on a certain pair, right? Let's say maybe a trading step index and this fix, right? Let's say it's 2 pairs.
Yeah.
You can actually say, oh, last time I checked, I said we're in a downtrend and a buy is a pullback. Then you go back to your notes and say, okay, fine. So the downtrend is still holding. So that means buys are still pullback. So now you don't get confused, right, when you're seeing a buy. So it's in the back of your mind. Then let's say
Yeah.
on VIX 10 something different is happening, right? You're saying that, oh, the trend is actually an uptrend, so that means sales are pullbacks and stuff. So you don't get confused. You are seeing exactly what is actually happening. So you don't get confused.
Yes. Yes.
So it's easier to
Mm.
track those pairs in that way. But if you are actually looking at many pairs, you're actually gonna get confused. Uh, so you just need 2 to 3 pairs that you can focus on and
Okay.
analyze. And if even if you get a few trades wrong, you can actually correct yourself much easier. You can correct
Okay.
yourself much
Okay.
easier. Whenever you make a mistake on that chart, you can actually say, oh, I see where I went wrong here. I said this is a buy pullback, and this is not a buy pullback. This was a buy setup. So that means since
Okay.
this is a buy setup, so that means my direction was wrong, right? My overall
Yeah.
direction was wrong. Now you can change that, right? So it's much easier that you can take the other trade with confidence to say you already fixed the mistake, right? That made you lose
Yeah.
a trade. But then if you're focusing on many trades, it's actually going to be confusing to fix mistakes on all those pairs. So you need
Okay.
to focus on and actually correct yourself using those pairs and stuff. So it's actually must,
So
yeah,
so according to you, since you have been in this game for too long, but me, I love trading VIX. Currencies, I don't love them, but they move too slow.
yeah.
Yeah. So according to you, maybe if maybe you can help me, like which fixed pairs, maybe if I'm to choose maybe three pairs, which fixed pairs do you prefer?
Mm. You can take this one. So it's VIX 10 on S. You can
Okay.
take this one. Uh, I like 75, but then 75 is not giving the setups that I want currently. It's too, it's on a downtrend like crazy, crazy, and it's very hard to know when it's gonna end, when it's like that. It's very hard. You might get
Okay. Okay.
eight. I'm avoiding such. Uh, so it's VIX 10 and VIX 75 and what else? And what else? Yo, now I'm forgetting things. Which other VIX is nice?
What about step index? It moves very fast. Well, that one is that one is dangerous, deadly. That one.
Yeah, and it's the one that I like, eh? It's actually simple. It's actually simple.
Yeah. But you see, I can see to you, you're always in work. Yeah, that one I'm afraid of it. One silly mistake, you are gone.
It's actually simple. It's just a matter of you understanding what you're doing on the chart. It's simple. But then if I make a mistake, I get
Okay.
out of it. But then it's simple given the fact that uh I know the strategy. Obviously, I'm the one teaching it. So it's simple in that
Okay.
way.
Okay.
So for now, just look at VIX 10 and VIX 75 and practice with step index. It's actually much easier for me to correct you on things happening on step index because I'm looking at it daily, like no mistake, like daily, daily, daily. I'm looking at step index.
Okay.
So those are the three pairs I actually recommend. So if you can actually step index is just for me and you, so we can actually uh uh I won't say correct each other, but then for me to actually know like what you're doing and which mistake
Okay.
you're
Okay.
having much quicker, right? Because as you can see, it takes time for me to analyze a new pair.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna go on my MetaTrader. I think and delete some assets because hey,